Good evening. I am meteorologist Jacob Matthews. Welcome to a winter weather update here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I understand that not everybody was able to watch me on Jet 24 Action News at 6 p.m., so I figured I'd do a Facebook Live for those who weren't able to get any signal. And I'm pretty much just going to do exactly what I've done before. What I usually do when I give my forecasts on air, just present the weather here and start off with what um, what we're clearly seeing right now on the radar. It seems like much of the snow seems to be slowing down, but there's still plenty of snow out in Chautauqua County, and you see all these alerts still in effect. I'll also try to check the comments as much as I can, so feel free to add any additional information if you would like to, like snowfall amounts, temperatures, any of that. And speaking of snowfall amounts, it looks like a lot has fallen in Edinburgh. This is our UPMC Health Plan weather camera, and it seems like there's still some work that needs to be done on the road. Still pretty slippery for the evening commute. Just be careful. But thankfully, the snow has slowed down quite a bit. We're only seeing some flurries blowing around. The temperature in Erie right now, 20 degrees, but it's a lot chillier in other parts of the region. If you get closer to Erie, you can see on our buffer in the Fort Ward weather camera a view of Girard. Still some work that needs to be done on the streets, but the snow has also slowed down over there. Thankfully, we are not really dealing with much snow across northwestern Pennsylvania right now. You can see on our storm tracker throughout this loop, much of the snow has left, but keep in mind the radar can only tell us so much. It's not really telling us any of the snow flurries or light flakes close to the ground, but it is telling us that there are some snowflakes high up in the air. So still look out for any snowflakes blowing around close to the ground. So visibilities might not be all that perfect across the region. It looks like we're expecting a slippery evening commute, like I mentioned before, and the snow is slowing down. But also keep in mind the frigid temperatures for tonight through Friday morning. This is followed by a milder weekend with temperatures reaching the 30s. All right, I'm checking the comments right now. Gerard got bombarded with snow. Yeah, I can definitely tell. Thanks for that, Patricia. Here's a look at the almanac. It seems like the high today only reached 23 degrees. Seems like with that northwesterly winds, that cold air mass really put an impact throughout the region. Good idea to bundle up before you head out the door. The average high, 35, so we're 12 degrees below average. Record high, 65, that happened back in 1932. Really wish the temperature was like that right now, but it seems like we're ranging from 10 to 20 degrees across the region. Now, keep in mind the winds. Every time the wind blows, it removes heat from your body, so that's going to make the temperature feel a lot cooler than what the thermometer is saying. It feels more like 6 degrees in Erie as a result of the winds, more like -6 in Jamestown, -7 in Bradford. With wind chills that low, frostbite could occur in 30 to 40 minutes if you leave your skin exposed. So a good idea to have gloves on, of course. When will the snow stop in Waterford? Pretty soon, Adam. I'm just getting to that pretty quickly, pretty soon. But speaking of snow, it seems like our weather watchers have reported a lot of snow across Erie County. Judy and McCain reported 14 inches. It probably accumulated just a little bit more, maybe up to another inch. LaRue and Greenfield reported 11 inches, 12 inches in Edinburgh. So with snowfall amounts this high, this tells us that the snow belt is basically south of I-90, stretching down to southern Erie County, going into Crawford County, maybe up to a half a foot, like in Sagertown, 6 inches there, 1 to 2 inches from earlier today from Youngsville to Chandler's Valley in Warren County. I'm sure a lot more has accumulated there since those were reported. Lake effect snow warning still in effect for Erie and Crawford County, winter storm warning, Chautauqua, winter weather advisory in Warren. Makes sense that the winter weather advisory is in Warren because that's where the least amount of snow has fallen. But still expect a few more snowflakes in Erie as well as Chautauqua, as these warnings are still in effect through Friday morning. And by Friday morning, I mean 1 a.m. So you may not expect much snow from, I'd say, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So I would say around that time, maybe that's when all of the snow that has been affecting our area will eventually be gone. But in the meantime, expect maybe just another coating to an inch from now through 2 a.m. across most of the region. For Friday, we're still expecting some snow, maybe an additional coating to 1 inches across the region. So not really expecting a whole lot. But thankfully, we are getting that pause before all that snow comes back. You can see the pause coming in from Ohio into our area. Checking the comments now. Best thing to do is stay safe and warm and stay home unless it's absolutely necessary to be out. Yes, that's good advice. Thank you, Concita. Going into the future cast, it looks like throughout the night we're in that pause from all the snow, as well as Friday morning. But late Friday morning, we could see more snow popping up, but it looks like it's mainly light, and it could be wet too, as temperatures rise ahead of a warm front. By Saturday morning, we're going to see another blast of snow, but it looks pretty light as well, given that the temperatures may reach the mid 30s. So expect more light snow, wet accumulations, not really adding up too much. Sunday, it'll get a little chillier, but we're not really seeing much snow for Sunday. As for tonight, to wrap things up, 14 to 18 degrees at the lake shore, still cold and breezy, but the snow is slowing down. 10 to 14 degrees down in Crawford and Mercer counties, 9 to 12 degrees in the mountain region, very chilly from Chautauqua County down to Forest County. There could still be a few light flakes or flurries until probably about midnight. But it could just be light flakes and flurries. I'm not expecting any heavy snow from now through midnight. Tomorrow, maybe a few more light flakes, but could be pretty wet as temperatures reach the low to mid 30s. So quite a warm up compared to today. Going into the rest of the weekend. Whoops. There we go. Going into the rest of the weekend, seems like we're reaching 35 Saturday, so even milder. Back to the 20s for Sunday, another frigid day, but it looks even more frigid into next week. Chance of snow Monday through Thursday, varying amounts. Monday could see some lake effect snow, probably mostly for the afternoon. Tuesday, maybe cold. It will be cold, and there may be some light snow, probably early in the day. Might get a little break after that. Wednesday, there's a better chance of snow, but it won't be as cold. High of 28 with a nice southerly breeze, and maybe a chance of flurries for Thursday. All right, so that's it for the update. Stay warm, stay safe out there. Just be careful while driving. The roads are still slippery. Hopefully, the worst is behind us, and it looks like it is. All right. All right. Have a good night, everyone.